All right, I've been asked to give 3 business tips. So business tip number 1, never work for what you make, work for who you become. That's always most important because there's 3 things you can do with your time. You can sell it, and whether you're selling it for $10,000 an hour or $10,000 an hour or $10 an hour or whatever you might sell your time for, you're still selling your time. If you're wasting your time, you're sitting around and playing Nintendo all day. And if you're investing your time, then every aspect, every shred of your focus is being poured into the pursuit of something that makes you more capable of earning, more capable of creating the life that you endeavor to live. Of course, that's a tip. I called it tip number 1, but it really should be tip number 2 because that tip can't really be put into place until you know what tip number 1 is, which is you gotta find a game that you love. If you look at the Google boys, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, if there's one thing they have in common, it's that they found a game that they love so much that they stuck with it long enough, and they poured their love into it long enough that it's almost as if they one day accidentally woke up rich. So find that game that you love, then never work for what you make, work for who you become, and be as efficient and as effective as possible with every use of your resource as you're moving toward your ultimate vision. And when I say that, I mean, there's a lot of people that say, well, I'm going to go take this job and earn some money so one day I can live my dreams, which is ridiculous because those are the people that never stick with that job. And I don't care what it is, whether it's, some network marketing company. I got nothing against network marketing. That might be somebody's love. That was number 1. If it is, they're going to get rich. If it's not, they're going to come and they're going to go, right? So it's the passion that sees you through, but you got to be efficient. You got to be effective. The biggest thing that gets in our way on the path toward our dreams are the distractions that come up. So you go back to the metaphor of Michelangelo. When he looked at the block of stone, he didn't so much carve Michelangelo as he carved David. He's not carving himself. Now that would be an artist. But he carved away from the stone everything that wasn't David, and he was left with this beautiful masterpiece. And when you're creating the masterpiece of your life, the mosaic of life that you choose to live, you got to make sure that you're getting rid of the distractions so you're being as efficient and as effective as possible on the path to your dreams. Honestly, that's why Richard Branson dropped out of high school at 16 years old. I mean, he looked at it and he said, man, what a waste of time in relationship to what I really want to do. There's all these subjects, all these other things where they bogged my time up. There's no wonder why Bill Gates dropped out of university to go off and launch Microsoft. If you've got the mindset of somebody who's going to achieve at massive levels, you have to have that willingness to just shave away everything that doesn't relate with the ultimate picture. That's where you create the snowball effect in life of concentration and purpose and energy that Napoleon Hill talked about as far back as Think and Grow Rich. And that's where you have the opportunity to create tipping points in your life where the floodgates fly wide open and you are rewarded tremendously. When you go out and you make a lot of money and you live your dreams, don't blame me, blame yourself. Have fun. That's wealthandachievement.com. No stalkers, please. But you can go on there. You can become a member, and we'd love to have you on board. And I'm actually much more coherent and have better things to say than this. And we bring in a lot of people that can help you make your dreams come true. And remember, be playful. Have fun on the way. I'm Chris Howard. Thanks for listening. I think that's it. I love you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.